Welcome to Unleash the Athlete. My name is James Lee. You are a leader. I got a poem for you I want to share. It says, "Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I will create, not destroy. I am a force for good. I am a leader. Defy the odds, set a new standard, step up, and be heard." Leadership starts with the self. It starts with you believing that you have something to say, that you can help other people. See, my definition of leadership is influence. It's your ability to influence other people, to influence other situations, but it starts with the self. It starts with being able to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are the voice, that you do matter, because you do. There's greatness inside of you, and you have things to share. Now, when you first show up, maybe that's not the time for you to start sharing your opinions and start telling people what to do. You do have to earn the right to speak. You do have to make sure that other people see you by you doing the work. See, I worked with an athlete yesterday in my one-on-one session with him, and he's a freshman in high school, and he wanted to talk to the coaches about what was going on. And I was like, well, do you think that you've earned the right to speak to them and to share with them what you think should change? And he goes, yeah. I go, well, you're not wrong, but you do want to be tactful. And when you're talking to these grown-ups who have been coaching football for a long time, and you just show up and you have these things that you want to share, you're entitled to your opinion. But you also have to know that there's a lot of things that you don't know. There's a lot of things about a situation that might not be available to you. And so he says, well, what should I do? Which is a great question. I was really glad that he asked that, because my suggestion to him was to lead by example. Instead of telling the coaches that he had better ideas for what was going on, I suggested that he just get to work, put his head down and grind, and set the standard for those around him. Because he's obviously a leader, a type of person that people follow. But when you first show up, maybe that's not the time for you to start telling people what to do. Maybe that's not the time for you to be telling these people like, hey, I think I can share with you some ideas to make everything better. And I suggested, what if you just worked hard and you encouraged your teammates to work hard, and then you changed the culture from within, instead of trying to tell the coaches that they needed to do something better? It's not going to be received very well. So, yes, you are the voice. You need to lead, not follow. But the greatest leaders I know are also the greatest followers. You need to believe in yourself and not doubt. But it doesn't mean that right now is the best time for you to go out and start telling everybody what to do. Create a culture that is something that people want to be a part of, instead of destroying whatever it is that's already put in place. You want to be a force for good, not a force for negativity, not a force of helping people to believe it's okay to complain. And that's how you set a new standard. That's how you step up and be heard. Not always by talking, but by doing, by being. And if you just put the work in, just put your head down and grind, other people are going to follow. So set a new standard for yourself first, and others will notice. And maybe, just maybe, you'll influence them to want to step up. to follow you, to create, not destroy, to be a force for good.